Bournvita is a household name in India. It might have been a part of your childhood as well. After all, the drink gives boring milk a tasty twist. Children get hooked on to its sugary taste. Parents buy it because it is endorsed as a health drink. Cadbury is one of the most trusted brands in India. Bournvita is given to children like a healthy concoction. Among many other benefits, the drink promises a steady punch of vitamin D, vitamin B2, B9, B12, fibers, and whatnot. But is it really as healthy as Cadbury claims? As per its own label, every serving of Bournvita contains 7.5 grams of sugar, and this corresponds to 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. Do you know what is the recommended sugar limit for a child? 6 spoons. If a kid drinks Bournvita milk twice a day, which most mothers strive to do, half of their daily quota of sugar will be met. Do you think a child would give up candies, chocolates, fruit drinks simply because they are having Bournvita? That's a question that is being asked. Do children really need this additional sugar in their daily diet? Now, you might have your own arguments. Sodas, after all, contain way more sugar than this. How bad can Bournvita be? But do soda brands market their drinks as health drinks? They do not. They aren't in a position to do that. There is overwhelming evidence against that. There is 10 grams of sugar in every 100 milliliters of Coke. But Bournvita does claim to be healthy. In fact, recently an Indian influencer, Revant Himatsinka, slammed Bournvita. He claimed that the brand was promoting dubious health benefits. His video garnered 12 million views when Cadbury sent him a legal notice. The influencer had to take down his video, but what he said is gaining traction. And that's why we're talking about this tonight. A host of food experts, NGOs, doctors have now joined the debate. One could ask, is this another Maggi moment? And the answer, of course, is it's hard to say. Maggi, like most of you may remember, was banned in India back in 2015. About 300 million packs of Maggi were destroyed because they contained excessive levels of lead and monosodium glutamate. Maggi's parent brand and Cadbury's rival Nestle also made some concerning revelations recently. In an internal document, Nestle admitted that over 60% of its food and beverages were not as healthy as claimed. This included more than 90% of its drinks. Can you imagine that? Brands market a whole lot of products as health conscious. They cite medical testimonials, which more often than not turn out to be fake. Soda companies took their sweet time before revealing their true nature. So did cigarette brands. Through the 1950s and 60s, companies convinced smokers that cigarettes were not only cool, but had a calming impact as well. Their sales peaked during that period. But once the public was made aware about the lethal effects, the sales plummeted. According to the US Federal Trade Commission's data, cigarette sales in the country have dropped by 70% since 1981. While it takes a lot of time for impact on sales to play out, there is usually a turning point, a moment of realization, perhaps, when the reality hits the consumers, and thereon sales gradually decline. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.